Hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. Yeah, the Solana chart continues to be here in this correction most likely. The price is currently moving between support resistance. We had support here at $38.30 and resistance between $42.20 and $44.77. At the moment, both parameters are respected. And the price is likely in this yellow wave count. So we talked about the different wave counts here in previous videos. We either deal with a bullish white wave count, which however the price isn't really respecting at the moment. There's just some problems on the lower time frames. The price isn't following it perfectly, so it's actually following the yellow count a little bit better. So we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the white wave count, but the subdivisions don't really add up very well with regards to the micro count. When it starts to respect it again, we can always go back. I mean, it's an alternative, and it's definitely a highly likely scenario as well, which is why it's on the chart. Otherwise, I wouldn't show it to you. So it's just that the price is respecting currently the yellow count a little better, which assumes that we're dealing here with an ABC structure, A, B, C, okay? And if we're dealing with an ABC structure, then we are now moving up in a 5-wave move in wave C. It would be a diagonal, wave 1, wave 2, wave 3 could be finished, could also extend a little higher, then we should get a wave 4. We might already be in wave 4, that's the question we have to answer, or we're actually dealing with on the smaller time frame. And then a 5th wave, and that could form a larger degree B wave, which might lead to new, bear market lows. That's however something that obviously needs to be seen. Okay, that's we're not even there yet. So people were already panicking yesterday. I just showed you that as a possible wave count. It just is there to identify the risk. Okay, so that's what an TA is for. So if we have an ABC structure to the upside, this can be a B wave, and we could get to new not all-time lows, but new bear market lows. Okay. Now that's nothing I'm focusing on, but I just highlight, okay, this could be a B wave top. As I said yesterday, I will always identify bullish structures as well. The thing is, when we have to really look for bullish structures, it's not very desirable. Okay, I mean, trading is not about trying to find structures that fit your personal bias. They are about identifying reward and risk. Okay, so that's important to understand. Now, again, I'm not telling you we will get new bear market lows, but it means that we definitely have to be watching for them if we get to this 5th wave of a C wave of a B wave. There will be bullish scenarios, that we will have on the chart at the time then when we fulfill this pattern, but we just need to see. Okay, it's just something, just a heads up. But for now, both scenarios are bullish, and we are still watching for higher. And this next extension to the upside can first take us to $55, then 64. Possibly even 79. I mean, 79 seems to be reasonable for wave 5. But it depends a little bit on how high wave 3 goes. So wave 1, wave 2, wave 3. Wave 3 could still extend higher. At the moment, it's all about, okay, has this wave 4 started? Are we still in wave 3? Can it still extend higher? And we take a look at that now on the smaller time frame. But both wave counts are currently bullish. The white wave count, I mean, again, if the chart starts to respect white again, then this would eventually be more bullish even, okay? So anyway, we'll take it level by level. We have to with altcoins. They break often, they change frequently, so these structures, okay? So at the moment, the idea is, for anybody who's new, that this 3rd wave might be complete in an ABC structure. That is just ABC, it's just an ABC structure due to the overall context. If we're dealing with an ending diagonal, these subwaves have to be an ABC structure, and it's respecting that 3 waves in wave A, B wave down, and the C wave to the upside. It's a 5-wave move, but it can easily extend higher. So I highlighted to you that as long as we're holding the $38.30 level, we can get another extension higher in wave 3. That's possible. And the next extension level would be $55. But the 3rd wave did the minimum it needs to do. So we have a bit of a pause there. It's now in a bit of a holding pattern. And we're just watching, okay, has wave 4 started? We won't really know until the price presents us with more evidence. For example, a break below $38.30. At the moment, I can tell you this move down looks also corrective. So, I cannot rule out that maybe this is some kind of a triangle. Or maybe if we get an extension higher, this is some kind of a wave 4. Yeah, I mean, again, I can only highlight the level here, $38.30. If there's a break below that level, we likely head down in circle wave 4, and targeting probably the area around $32, okay? Probably below 32, around $32. I mean, 37 is one support level, but it would be a very shallow wave 4. The ideal one is 32. That's not only because of the fib level, it is mainly, but also because it's the previous lower degree fourth wave, and the prices in a larger degree fourth wave often come back into that region. And also, if we use the Fibonacci extensions, we can calculate a target of wave C based on the current A and B waves we have, and it would take us to around about $31. So the 1.618 extension. I mean, there's another extension here at 35, which is meaningful. I'm just highlighting there is a confluence of different factors down here that we have to consider. In the end, the market will decide that. Okay, Elliott wave can only give us high probability levels to watch, and levels that often attract the price like a magnet. So yeah, and then below $28.40, which is the 50% fib level, I would have to assume this entire rally failed and something different is going on. We would then have to look at the structure. But for now, it's going according to script. Again, the question is, okay, do we push higher once more, or we go back and then go higher? So that's basically both part of the same scenario. At the moment, I would argue that as long as we're holding $28.40 anyway, the $55 level should be reached, either from here or after after a dip, after a bit of a pullback. We should then go up to 55, possibly even 64, even in this third wave if we extend more directly. So again, it's all about that $38.30 level there. As long as we're holding that micro support, the third wave can extend more directly. And it would need to show us that, though, by breaking above $44.77 resistance. A sustained break above that level would be a first signal that, yeah, an extension is playing out. Bear in mind, there's also another resistance area that's not necessarily a target, but is resistance structurally at $48.30. Yeah, that's my update about Solana. So I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure you follow us on Instagram and Twitter. You can find the links in the video description. There's additional content there every single day, including some posts about mindset, trading, technical analysis, Elliott wave. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.